Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode on Lumber Capital Log Yard. For those of you who don't know, I'm Emerald, sawyer at our family sawmill business. Looking back, I can really see how much has really changed with our business over the past couple years, and you guys know that as well as us because you've been watching the whole way. But now we are on the verge of a new horizon with the ability to now kiln dry our lumber and finish it. This really changes the game for our business. We love to retail our lumber, and we've been retailing rough cut hemlock for many years, but we love hardwoods just as much as we love hemlock. And unfortunately, there hasn't always been the best market for us personally to market our hardwoods, even though they are so beautiful and so abundant in our area. But now that we are able to take a product from rough cut to a more finished product, we are changing up how we're doing things. So I've been milling hardwood all morning into lumber that we are not wholesaling to either a flooring company or someone else. This is all going to be put in the kiln and finished, and I'm excited about these two logs here because they both have signs of ambrosia. These are both maple logs, and if you see there, you can see some ambrosia in both of these. I did mill one earlier that ended up having some really cool patterns, and honestly it didn't have a sign of it until I cut into it. I couldn't even tell. And then some of the ones I milled earlier that definitely had some signs of ambrosia didn't end up being really anything once I cut into them. So it truly is a surprise. I hope that these two show some really cool ambrosia patterns for you because I love it, and it will eventually be turned into a product that anyone in the US can order from our website and use for themselves. So I'm going to roll this one on and cross our fingers that it reveals something beautiful. Now that we have completed the log, we get to see what we got out of it. I did see some ambrosia, but it didn't look like there was too much. Oh yeah, look, there are some streaks. Yeah, isn't that cool looking? I love this tiny one right there. That one came through good. Yeah, so that's ambrosia for you. We can do round two here, see if we get any more out of this one. You know what does that is actually a beetle. It's called the ambrosia beetle, and basically these streaks that are loved by so many woodworkers is really just the path it makes through the wood. And what's cool about ambrosia is it doesn't compromise the wood at all. Unlike spalted maple, it's just a little bit different. Spalted maple is also really cool though. So let's try the next one here. You know what I did wrong was I had some, look at this piece here. We have some cool spalted, my bad, ambrosia maple right here, but I didn't have it on the face of the wood. So maybe if I had turned it, I could have gotten a cooler piece out of some of these where it was on the end and not on the face of the board, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's kind of hard to see when it's all covered in sawdust where the ambrosia is, but we'll try this log. All right, time to see what we got. Ooh, look at this. We had a lot of patterning show up in this log compared to the last one, and these are only the top layer. We did have some cool ones show up that are kind of underneath there. Wow, you can see why woodworkers just love this stuff. I mean, maple in general is not that exciting, but it has the potential to have all these kinds of different effects in it that are, you know, on the rarer side. It definitely doesn't show up in every log, so it makes it really special. So this board in particular has a lot of patterning in it. I can't wait to see once it's all planed and nice. I mean, did you guys see how weird I cut that log? That's not a normal way of cutting a log. I kept on rotating it. I rotated it again and again and again. I just didn't want to miss out on a cool side. So that kind of made all of the lumber random widths, which isn't going to matter for what we're going to use it for. So I was able to do that. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out our website where we are going to have all of this kiln dried S4S. This stuff will eventually all be that. It'll be kiln dried S4S, and I cut it at 5/4, but it'll be a little thinner after we plane it, obviously. So it's only $5 shipping, no matter where you are in the US. So whether that's California or maybe just south of us, it doesn't really matter. It's $5 for shipping. So check us out, lumbercapital.com, and we'll see you back here next time. Bye.